Overcast skies are probably the easiest ones to work with. But that doesn't mean you can't screw up. In fact, that's where I see the majority of mistakes being made today. I much prefer to work with overcast skies rather than sunny days because on overcast days the contrast is low and it's just easy to control everything. But you will have problems. You have to block that overhead light to avoid the bright nose and the dark eyes. And you'll hear me talk about that a lot during this program. I don't normally shoot in strictly overcast lighting, so I had to go back to 1977 for this photograph of our first son. And this is a typical setting just out in a park with overcast lighting, so the lighting is directly above him. And as a result, we have a bright head and dark eyes and all the typical problems that we get with simple overcast lighting. So when can you use overcast lighting without concern about dark eyes? Well, in a case like this, as you can see, this was a very hazy day, and I was using a long lens far from her, so that helped to fill in some of the contrast. But also, look at what she was looking at. Behind me was a very bright sky all the way to the horizon. So she was looking into a fairly light, low, bright sky. What else can we look for to use an overcast sky without concern? If you have a long light reflector in front of the subject, that'll help to fill in that shadow. As you can see, that worked out just fine for her because we had that huge reflector taking care of any darkness under the eyes. And if you combine a hat with a long driveway fill reflector, then you don't have any worries at all about excessive overhead light.